Steelers head coach Mike Tomlin on what he has seen from quarterback Jameis Winston.
He's got unbelievable arm talent. He was the first pick in the draft, and you're not the first pick in the draft for no reason, man. He's got arm strength. He's got accuracy. He's got trajectory. He can place the ball just about anywhere on the field. He's a big-time competitor to boot. He never turns down competition. He's going to fight to win possession downs and things of that nature, man. We got to do a really good job of matching that competitive spirit, making our plays, knowing that there's a potential that you could give some up, man, when a guy comes at you the way he does and with the amount of weaponry that he has at his disposal.
With that, let's welcome in Brad Ward from the Orange and Brown Report, as well as the All Eyes on Cleveland podcast. Brad, I know you wrote an article, and I want to kind of tie it into what Tomlin said about Winston. If Andrew Berry and Kevin Stefanski have to win in 2025, and that's certainly a reasonable expectation, assuming both of them are back, which we think is going to be the case. Where does Jameis Winston rank among the best quarterback options, do you think?
Near the top. I think, there's not a ton of options out there for them to go to in this situation, right? We don't know what's going to happen with Sam Darnold. I think that is potentially another option they'll probably kick the tires on, because I think he probably ends up a free agent. They're going to go to their rookie likely before paying him a big contract because they really like him. I would think they'll probably monitor the situation surrounding Kirk Cousins, which looks worse now. He's not playing at a really high level at the moment. But they also, with Michael Penix Jr., have to make a decision there, how they want to move forward. And then you have Jameis. And outside of that, you could draft a quarterback. But in a must-win season, if you want to look at it that way, and that's how I frame it. Now, sometimes, Dave, if you draft a quarterback, that kind of resets the clock a little bit for a GM and a coach. So, especially if you draft one high. So maybe if they really fall in love with somebody in the draft process, that could maybe reset the clock a little bit and maybe give them a year or two. But I don't see anybody in this class that jumps off the page to me as like the perfect fit for Stefanski in this offense. Jameis is that perfect fit if you can prevent the turnover, the back-breaking turnover, right? Which has been hard to do, certainly, especially this far into his career. Because some of the great plays he makes, if you're trying to take those away or not have him take those risks, you're going to lose some of those great plays too that he makes. You know what I mean? So the tight windows that he throws into, and you're like, wow, that was an incredible throw. Some of those turn into interceptions sometimes. But I do think that they have to take a hard look at him as one of the top options.